How do? Mick Poultney from Colligate in the West Midlands. Quaint little village. We tried to get twin with little Beirut, but they wouldn't have us. You've got to have a sense of humour if you're a gardener. Otherwise, you ain't no good. Right, who am I? What do I do? I'm chairman of Colligate Gardening Club. I've been for 30 odd years. I'm also chairman of Dudley Horticultural Advisory Council. I took that job on to sort them out. We're getting there slowly. I'm also chairman of West Midlands District Association of the National Veg Society. That's a quarterly meetings which I have up in Fairfield. What else do I do? Chairman of Abbey Road allotment site. I've got 1.5 plots down there. I've been chairman about 12 years I think down there. I run a gardening club up the local primary school with my mate Anna. We can only take about 10 kids anymore, and I'd end up burying them because they get excited. I run 2 training sheds down the allotments. That brings in revenue for our gardening club, pays for our speakers throughout the year. Right, let's get on these questions. What you're doing? This is my first selfie I've done. I ain't got a bloody clue what I'm doing. See if it works. Right, how long have I had a plot? I've had a plot for over 30 years. The first one I had was over the road. I had that for 20 years. The one I'm at now is over 10 years. Right, next question. How long do I wait? If I'm looking up there, as you can see what I'm doing, it's because I'm bloody wrote everything down. How long did I have to wait for the plot? Luckily for me, I went straight on it. When I come out of the mob, maybe, in 78, met the missus within a year, come pregnant or whatever. Was in a terraced house then, which had got steps up to the front door. Couldn't get the pushchair up there, so we had to move house. And we moved into the house we got now, semi, and luckily for me, the house come with an allotment. I didn't tell the missus. We was looking around the house and I was looking at the big bedroom at the back. I says, I like this. I says, I do and all. Then when we'd signed it, I then told her allotment come with it. And it was too late then, I couldn't bloody say nothing. Luckily me, the bungalow opposite used to be a chrysanthemum nursery during the war. And when the old man died, somebody said to her, if you make your land into allotments, they'll pay you to look after your garden. And that's what I did, luckily for me. Right, next question, where did I learn about gardening? When I come out the mob, obviously met the missus, got married. The first house we could afford, well the only bloody one, was a terraced house. Now terraced houses had good gardens, still got good gardens. And father-in-law was into veg, the old man was into a bit of fruit, veg and whatever. And having a good sized back garden, the father-in-law said you can grow onion sets and beetroot up the side of that lawn. Because it was a sun trap on the back, the old man says if you wall up that wall in white emulsion, you can grow tomatoes up it. That was it. Within 2 months, father-in-law says, I'm starting a gardening club of the local British Legion, do you fancy coming? I said, bloody gardening club, I don't. He says, no, it's an excuse for the pint. I thought, that's it, I was out. Within 6 months I was chairman and I was hooked. The first show we had, I exhibited in the novice section and the judge said if you put them outside, you had to come fuss with them. And that was it, I was hooked. Next one, do I plan a winter garden? Nah. Because I show veg, fruit, flowers and wine, everything, I show more than what I eat. If it ain't no good to show, then I'll eat it obviously. But during the winter, all my raised beds on my 1.5 plots are resting. That's when I top dress them, wedge them, wheat suppressant on top. Let the soil, food, bacteria break down the soil. So, over winter, nah. Biggest success this year, getting 2 cards at the National Veg Society show at the Malvern Autumn show last year. That was my biggest success. Where am I? Right, coming on to the 6th one. Biggest disaster. Timing my gladiola for show. Last year I did I think it was 5 beds, so I got 5 different weekly intervals of gladies. timing them for our show. And because of our loopy weather, none of them bloody come on time. So that was my biggest disaster. Well, I call it disaster in the road. Right, we're halfway through now, so we'll have an advert. If there's any gardening clubs out there or whatever, I go all over the UK giving talks to anybody who'll have me. Gardening club, allotment society, whatever. I give talks on about 8 different subjects. Composting, main one, raised beds and no-dig cultivation. I ain't dug for 20 odd here, that's why worms were invented. But if anybody's interested, just give us an email or something, and I'll come and give a talk. Next one, tried and a true crop. I grow more onions than anything on the plots because that's what we eat more than anything. I ain't gonna grow it if we don't eat it. Besides growing for show, eating onions, well, a good enough found out about 5 months ago. One that come out from Sutton's is a red Wright onion set. They are excellent. They're good for the exhibition, good for eating, and they're a good keeper. So that's one I stick to every year. That's besides my exhibition stuff. Right, let's have a look. Next one, anything new this year? A new, because I got 2 orchards and all, top and bottom orchards on my plots. I had a plum, which is a marjorie seedling. Well, it's a damson, really. But I had that because it's timed to produce fruit in the beginning of September, end of August, September, which is our show. Our local show, Collegiate Gardening Club. Always second Saturday in September. And there's we have a class in there, it's the Collegiate Master Gardener, which I put flowers in. One vase of 3, one vase of 1, with me's Gladys. Plus I did 2 lots of vegging and 1 display of fruit. So this damson's, hopefully the damson will give me, good towards me fruit. Anything new, I've just done that crap. How do I preserve my crops? Best way to preserve them is bloody eat them. How do I preserve crops? Bloody Nora. Right, I do loads of wine. Everything I grow on plot, I do wine. I just bottled some again last night at Rhubarb. It's a corker, one of the best ones. Jams, I do loads of jams and all. Obviously, this lot is for show as well, at our local show. Pickles, I do loads of pickles. And smoothies, I do. I make them with milk or yogurts. But preserving them, we don't bloody freeze much. Bloody hate it. Last one, favourite meal to cook with veg. Sean said yours, I'm a vegan. I'm eating your dollop of meat, your portions of meat. I eat like I love my grub. I eat like an oss, don't put weight on because I'm always on the go. But I could never be a veggie or whatever. Bloody hell. With all my veg now, because the missus still works, so I have to do all the cooking, washing, ironing, whatever. As soon as that's out of the road, then I'll go down the plot and get on to what I want to do. With the cooking now, because I want me tea at a reasonable time, not at bloody 7:30 when the missus gets home from work. So I cook for about 6 or something, the tea's ready then. All the veg that I cook is tin foiled and in the oven. This is all veg, I've tried with everything and it works. Tin foil, slice everything up, cooking oil, runny honey, coarse ground black pepper, seal the tin foil and bung it in an oven. And the veg is beautiful. The best ones that you'll taste is the parsnips when they come out. They're fantastic. Because we have a bloody house full every Christmas for dinner. I've got to cook this lot and all. The only drawback is there's nothing left. There ain't no bloody scraps to eat next day. Everybody's bloody at it. Well, that's about it, I think. I hope you've enjoyed it. Because on Black Country I might not be able to stand it. So I'm going to send this to our little, well, big one, Ben. And he might put subtitles on so you can understand. Have a nice day.